because like I feel a little bit bad. Like, you know, my daughter wants me to play hide and go seek, and I'm like, oh, I have to put my false eyelashes on. So daydreaming every day, my head's so far away. Excuse me when I say I'm a dreamer, yes, I'm a dreamer. Off we go! Headed to Nashville! Woo! All right, headed to, I need to put some lips on, to go interview Dr.Axe. It is always difficult mixing a family trip and a work trip, but there's way too many cool, important, hustler people in Nashville not to do that during some of the non-holiday trips. Obviously, I'm not going to try to do that over Christmas. So it's just always a little bit of a struggle because like I feel a little bit bad. Like, you know, my daughter wants me to play hide and go seek, and I'm like, oh, I have to put my false eyelashes on, you know, or whatever. But today is going to be really cool. Having the interview and then the meetup. In the Trenches trailer went out today. People are really excited about it. Connor Franta episode went live yesterday. My first vlog goes live tomorrow. Was hoping that all of that would be last week because again, mixing a family trip and a work trip with a bunch of work stuff is just not ideal. I was hoping to have all of that done either last week or the week before was supposed to be the launch, but you move on, right? And so let's do this. All right, we are about to go in and set up and interview Dr. Axe. Had to turn around twice on the way here. First because forgot that I had the car seat. And so I knew that my husband might need it to take my kid to do some sort of adventure today while I'm working. And then I had to turn around again because I forgot a camera clip. Luckily, I, for once in my life, left with plenty of time because my sister lives in the boonies, as you all saw. And so it takes like an hour to get anywhere. So we are right on time. Oh yeah, another thing I thought of to mention is obviously I look a little different, but it is, as the kids would say, humid AF here in Nashville, and every time I'm paranoid about my hair. Even if it looks okay, I'm paranoid about it because I'm like, it's gonna fro out, it's gonna fro out, it's not gonna look straight, it's not gonna look sleek. I've never in my life probably managed to actually pull off sleek hair because this is what it wants to do. So I'm just going with it. This is the first time to do a professional like interview with my hair like this. I've done some like live stream or whatever on social media, but this is, it's go time. We'll see how I feel about it on camera. I do still kind of feel like I look like a 6-year-old, but if it's better for my brain mentally when I'm preparing to not be thinking about it, it's probably what I should do every time.
Because I tell my team, if I go and search the internet first page of Google, and if there's an article better than ours, we've got to go and make it better.
Thank you for joining me for another episode of The Pursuit. I'm Kelsey Humphreys here with Dr. Axe. So cool to be in your studio. You guys can't see it, but watch behind the scenes. It's really awesome in here, and your whole operation, Axe HQ out there, is super cool. Thanks for letting us come chat with you today.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Kelsey. Excited to do this.
Okay, so for any of you who don't know, one, I'm going to tell you probably need to like start researching healthy stuff more. Okay, guilty. And as I started researching more health, natural remedies, he showed up everywhere in all my news feeds. And I was like, who is this guy? I have to know more about him. Because if someone's watching, they're like, why are you interviewing a doctor? He has grown a massive personal brand, you guys. Your Facebook page is almost to 2 million followers. Your website gets like 10 million hits a month. Is that right?
Yeah.
I mean, crazy. You're speaking everywhere. You have a podcast. Your YouTube channel is almost to 1 million subscribers. So I just think it's fascinating. So I want to kind of go back to the beginning. That was really cool. I felt like I could have talked to him for a lot longer. There was probably some things I should have asked him that I left out about his giant operation. I mean, we didn't even touch on like his whole online courses and that process because I think he has 1 million online programs. But it was really great, and he has a huge following, and I really think he'll share it out and show people because I think he's passionate about helping other entrepreneurs that want to do what he's done. So I felt really good about it. Now I'm gonna just go quickly change clothes basically and turn back around and then head to our meetup, which may have like 3 people. Meetups always make me nervous because you never know if people are actually gonna come, but yeah, so it's gonna be a fun afternoon. I'm gonna make you feel just like the first time. I'll be yours and you'll be mine. I'll be yours and you'll be mine, my sweet baby. It was awesome. We had a few people, like 5 people. There were people I did not know and weren't even like my fans. Somehow they just saw the Facebook group meetup. It was just cool to like connect with people and like just brainstorm and talk about things and share ideas and see people. I think what I love about it is when people get that spark and they're like so excited and they're really energized about whatever it is their pursuit is. And just to be inspired. And I talked with Christina. Her husband is trying to build like an online branch. She's an orthodontist and they want to start putting out content and stuff, and like talking to her about what I know about content marketing and creating content. It was like she was so relieved. Like she was like, oh, we can do that. We can do one large piece of content per week and then make little smaller pieces out of it. And we can, you know, I was telling her like, think about a quarter at a time. That's just 12 big pieces of content. That's 12 videos or 12 articles. And if they haven't even started, they're gonna have 1 million ideas. So that kind of spark and connection and just laughing with people and talking about pursuing our dreams or whatever, like logistic thing, or how much should I charge, or how should I market this, or how do I, it was just awesome. I just loved it. It was great. And I really want to do that in every city. I don't feel like I can support that yet. Like I feel like there's a lot of cities where no one will know me and no one would come and it would be random and it wouldn't work, but I definitely want to start trying because that was really cool.